Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levy coming at you again with another quick video. I would like for you to join me in the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 15. I want our focus, I want our attention, I want our meditation to be on verse 3. Israel has gone many days without the true Elohim, without a priest to give instruction, and without teaching. Now, that reading comes from the JPS, Hebrew English. Now, I want to read from this here is the Art Scroll. I'm going to read the same verse, just verse 3. Many days passed by for Israel without a true God and without a Cohen to teach and without Torah. Now I want to do, I'm going to have two more of the same verse. Now I'm going to go to the King James. And the King James read as such. Now for a long season Israel hath been without the true Elohim, and without a teaching priest, and without law. Now I will attempt to read it from the Hebrew, and bear with me. It reads as such. Wa Yamin Rabim La Israel Lelo Elohi Emet Yulalo Kohin More Yulalo Torah. And the part I want us to focus on is a teaching priest. A teaching priest. Because I find this significant. They've been without the true God. They've been without Torah. But in between the listing of those, we see that they was without a Cohen that was teaching. Why I feel this is so significant is many people, when they hear the term Cohen or they hear the term priest, they think of sacrifices only. Many people think the role of the priest was to take the animal or whatever item that they was going to give as a sacrifice. They presented it to the priest. The priest did his thing, placed it upon the altar, and then boom, that was it. The priest did his service. But what most people do not understand, that was not the totality of the priest's responsibility. The priest is also the ones to teach Torah, to give the proper application of Torah. So that is why, let me read it. I want to read it again from the JPS. I want you to listen to this here. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 3. Israel has gone many days without the true God. Now Israel, just like even today, a majority of Israel do not have the true God. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just being honest. Many Israelites are not following the real God. They have identified with the God of others and took that as their God. And it said, and without a priest to give instructions Now, what will be the instructions that the priest will be giving? The priest will be given the proper application of the Torah. I want you to get this now. And without teachings. So the Israelites were without the teaching. What teachings? The Torah. They did not have the Torah that Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, gave to Moshe, our teacher. So the Israelites did not have the true God. They did not have Torah, and they didn't have a priest that could give them the proper application of the Torah that they was lacking. So we have to understand, if you call yourself a priest, Torah should be upon your lips. The divine teachings and instructions of Yahweh should be upon your lips. And when you're sharing the Torah with the people, you are supposed to be relaying it in such a way where it will become applicable to them, where they will be able to apply it in their lives. You're supposed to take the Torah and then lay it out in such a way where they can live it out. So my brothers and sisters, this is the current state of many of our people right now. Many of our people do not have the true God. Many of our people do not have a Cohen that is teaching, do not have a priest in their midst that is teaching them the proper application of the divine instructions of Yahweh. And they do not have the Torah. That is the divine instructions of Yahweh. They don't have it. So my brothers and sisters, please look at this verse again. Meditate upon this verse. And ask the question of yourself. Do you have these things in your life? Because I know we do not have, I know we're not in the land. I know we do not have a temple. But we still have Cohens. Cohens are ministers. Someone that knows the Torah and that is willing and able to give you the proper application of it so that you can walk it, so that you can walk this path of righteousness. See, a Cohen, if you have at least a Cohen will bring you to the true Elohim, the true God. If you have a Cohen, a priest, he will teach you the Torah and how to walk it out. So my brothers and sisters, when you take the time to look at 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 3, you will see it in a different light. You got to stop thinking the priest was just about sacrifice. It goes beyond that. So my brothers and my sisters, please return to Yahweh. And then returning to Yahweh, that also automatically includes returning back to his Torah. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levi. Shalom, love, and blessings.